Hi, my name's Anna Sutherland and today I'm going to be talking about the roles and regulations of kiwifruit. So this PowerPoint will analyse the importance of the regulatory influences across the kiwifruit supply chain exporting into Japan. Kiwifruit export and production is a significant industry in New Zealand. Zespri is a globally recognised company and is known as the world's largest marketer for kiwifruits, with it estimating to manage about 30% of the global volume. Zespri produces three main varieties of kiwifruit. So there's green, golden, and they also do an organic variety. So these just give a couple of different flavours. One of Zespri's main aim is to be able to create a constant supply year-round of kiwifruit for their consumers. So this PowerPoint will illustrate and focus on the regulatory issues that the kiwifruit industry has to respond to in New Zealand, and also the regulatory issues involved in exporting fruit into Japan. So Japan is actually quite a key exporter for kiwifruit, with it about 17% of all the kiwifruit is exported to Japan, so it's the second largest exporting country. So this is the supply chain stages I've done. So I've got my production, processing, logistics, marketing and consumer. So under production I've got maternity testing, biosecurity and PSA. Under processing I've got harvesting, BIOS and ISO, and then also the global gap, which I'll talk more about soon. And then I've got the logistics, which is exporting and tracing and barcoding. Also marketing, which is labelling, and then I'm also going to go into single desk exporters soon. And then consumer, I've got wants and needs, and then consumer protection program. So I'm going to go more into the global gap. So a certification system that Zespri is certified with that enforces certain regulations is Global Gap. So Global Gap is one of the world's leading farm assurance programs, helping interpret consumers' requirements to the producers. Zespri has incorporated its own regulations into this, like Zespri Gap, so they've changed it into Zespri Gap. And so in several areas where Zespri believes there are like gaps for them within the industry, a range of different regulations were introduced to the company, some of these being ethical trading, sustainability and safe food production. By having certification systems that are recognised worldwide, like Global Gap, means that retailers that see this Global Gap certification on the product or on certain shipping boxes automatically gives the consumers a certain trust or integrity for the product that will differ from any other competitors trying to sell the kiwifruit in the industry. These certifications, like Global Gap, help with exporting kiwifruit as it also gives consumers assurance for the customers in Japan. That is consuming the Zespri kiwifruit, as they also have a certain trust and appreciation for the brand because of it going to that extra step and getting these certain certifications for these products. Now I'm just going to go on to the single desk exporter. So a marketing regulatory issue that Zespri had a core role in within the kiwifruit industry was the establishing for the industry to become a single desk exporter. So becoming a single desk exporter means that Zespri has complete control over the marketing and exporting of the kiwifruit and has been granted a monopoly of power for the industry. Exporting involvement in the industry, except for supplying to obviously Australia, was completely eliminated, and the challenge for the new marketing organisation was to ensure that sales to established markets were maintained and that growers were satisfied with their returns. So what it means is that Zespri can choose a few motivated distributors to serve each market, making kiwifruit a significant priority and essential part of their business. If any distributors were utilised, kiwifruit would be a small part of their business and their livelihood, and profit would not be so dependent on selling for kiwifruit. This gives Zespri market power in the key markets and the ability to sell kiwifruit at a premium price. Advantages of being a single desk seller ensures that there is a confidence in growers to invest in the business, and it also gives Zespri a premium price over any other competitors in the market. So for my conclusion, this report has analysed kiwifruit as an exported product out of 5, New Zealand in particular exporting through to Japan. The report included 5 stages of the supply chain, these being the production, processing, logistics, marketing and the consumer. There are a large number of disadvantages and advantages throughout the supply chain. The main benefits are that the consumer knows that if it's purchasing good quality kiwifruit that has passed so many regulation in order to be consumed by them. The only disadvantage for the supply chain would be all of the regulatory issues that the producers must face in order for their product to reach the consumer. However, that's also a positive for the producers because it ensures that they're permitting like fruit to the consumers that are going to be like what they're going to want, and they're going to come back and purchase more. So thank you very much.